morning, watchers. We're back at the Bowling Green. Been here before. Anybody who follows me on social media did those lifted those trees before Christmas just to tidy them up, but hedge there to do next week, which is a conifer. Just been keeping off it because it's been bad with frosts, and I don't like to trim conifers when it's frosty, but it's starting to warm up, as you can see from the sun. But this area you've just seen here, basically it's just been empty for ages, and we've just sprayed it and sort of raked it over. But had some bedding plants left, not many as you can see, but I've chucked a load of pollies in there, cultivated it, chucked a load of pollies in just to smarten it up and make it look a bit more attractive. I had them spare for jobs, so, and what I can do is I can interplant, because these will stay in forever. These won't be pulled out because these polyanthus do grow all year. So I will leave these in and they'll thicken out, and I might put another one or two in between when we pull out our normal bedding displays, which if it was a normal bedding display they would be a lot tighter than this. But gets rid of a few plants that I had spare, and just tidies the area up. So they win because they get a few plants to tidy the area up, and I win because it looks a bit better and the site looks a bit better, and it's been a nice little job to do. The job you've just seen, there's two ways that job could have gone. It's took me 20 minutes. The plants were spare off another job, so they would have just gone in the bin, to be fair, or I would have put them in somewhere else that similar to that job. But so it's a 20 minutes out of me time to make an area look a little bit better. And like I say, with polyanthus, they're not like pansies that die off at certain times of year. The polyanthus will last forever and they'll get thicker and thicker. You can even split them up after a while, but the majority of my polyanthus go in spring bedding displays actually get pulled out and end up in going to compost, because we pull them out and then we replace them with summer bedding, and I haven't got the time to plant 10,000 polyanthus back in areas like that. So the two ways that job could have gone: one, you might be the other way and you might think, right, that's an area on one of my sites. I could approach the council and I could say to them, there's an area there which is bare. Do you want me to plant that for X amounts of pounds and bring in the plants? You've already got the plants. And straight away that job you might make 80 or 90 pound off. The other way I go around things is I want to improve the site. I make good money anyway on these jobs, so it is a freebie. As well as that, there's a well-known garden centre being going into administration and been closing the branches lately, which is Homebase, and my local Homebase has had 50 and 60% off pots and plants. So as well as buying a load of stuff for my own garden, I managed to get a load of roses the other day for £3 each, and that's going to go in a job again, just to improve an area. And I will mention to the council that I've done it, but it's an added best value. And you might say to yourself, why do you spend £120 of your own money when you don't need to? But the good money I'm getting off this council, that it comes back to rewarding each other, and they reward me with long-term contracts, and I reward them by giving them 120 quid's worth of plants, and they give me £51,000 this year, and then £51,000 next year. So over the course of the year, with fertilisers and various other things that are not in the contract, if I have to spend £500 or £600 to drop in the ocean for what I'm getting back off that contract, and I try to do that with the other ones. Yes, some of my other littler councils where you're only getting sort of 30 grand, you can't really do a lot, because you still want to keep still want to keep good profit margins. But on some jobs like that, I can do bits of extras on other areas. So some of my smaller councils have areas that the county council don't maintain, and they just left to go rough in the centres of towns. So I'll tidy them areas up as a bit of a sweetener. I don't get paid for it. They're happy because it tidies that little bit of land up, even though it's not theirs. And nobody's really bothered that I'm doing it. So I'm not going to get any grief off the county council, because they're happy that they'll be happy that that area's tidy as well, and they haven't had to send someone on it. So everybody wins, and like I say, it's not all about spending money. Sometimes it's just about a bit of time, a couple hours here, a couple hours there, just to improve things. And that's how I build good relationships with my customers. So coming on to videos, I have bought quite a lot of still stuff recently. They've brought a lot of new products out, a lot of battery products and things. So over the next few weeks I will get some videos of the new still gear I've bought. Because I'm eager to get out and get some use. Yes, the weather hasn't been good, but it's sunny today and it's 6 degrees, which will take that. We'll take a little winds, but yeah. So I will get some videos of the new products, because I know people like to see the tool videos. So we'll get some of them dropped in the next few weeks. But that video there was just a bit of a guide of how in 20 minutes you can make a big difference to a little area, and you can add a bit of good value to your clients. So thanks for watching, and we will see you on the next one.